ref literally called a foul and then changed his mind because it was a bailing ball.
That's the third loose ball I've watched them grab.
I don't want them to start 50. I feel bad because they always score 50 again.
Score 50, you should broadcast the running.
Let's go, Luke.
Who's even a cheerleader? Who are these people? Take it off, we gotta go to IBL. Pounds the ball.
Luke. I need to see movement. Flagrant.
Like, yo, are we playing football? So funny.
Attaboy, Slash. Yeah, he was like kind of nice. Oh. Well, we don't know. It was 6 seconds. There's still plenty of time to get if they want to be like that, which they're gonna try to score. They're not gonna win, but like they're playing to stop up for 50 now.
Yeah, you're done.
They psyched him out. They started on 2-1 and there was still 4 seconds left. You see, they're all like, yes, we're not running.
I don't think Waltham's happy about this collapse. He'll still probably make him run.
No, it won't.
At least run a little bit.
Make sure you're talking into those. You are completely live right now.
All right.
We're live streaming right now, all over social media. So, just make sure you're talking. 6:57. You're starting lineups. Just talk normal, okay?
All right, are we introducing the lineup?
Yes. You are.
All right, so we're like
Like, look at the camera.
Wait, so as they're getting announced?
That'll be live too, but like for the podcast after. Alright, so do an intro, be like, hello, how's it going?
We're doing that at 6:57. The intro.
Yeah, do it at 6:58. Do I have a pen or a pencil?
No. There are probably some up there. Wait. Oh, they're not starting for 15 minutes. Well, they gotta give them time to warm up.
I don't. It takes 10 minutes to warm up. I'm probably going to tip off at 7:05.
Hello. Hello, Julia. How are you doing today?
Ellen Mogan has taken the floor.
Sorry I missed your call, Julia. Charlie was talking to us.
Ellen Mogan on the floor.
Oh wait, we're live.
Hello, hello, hello. Comment what? What do you mean comment, Julia? We're live right now. You have to comment.
Comment. Wait, what?
Just say stuff. Say
Okay.
stuff.
Blah 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 blah. Waltham has AirPods. Oh my God! What the hell? Yeah.
We're still live, by the way. She just needs to like hear. Kevin is good. Alright. She's texting you too, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna keep my phone like here.
Oh, Emmanuel. Wait.
Bars like going easy. Yeah. Watch it. Good idea. So
Are they gonna play 8 minutes? Yep, that's the plan.
That's when we do the starting
we're with him right
In
now.
8 minutes. Yep. Okay. Okay. Which one of you are gonna do it?
I can do it. I'll do it.
How much time after the starting lineup supposed to last? Like how much time do we
You
usually
got
have?
a minute and a half for the national
He's the
anthem
play-by-play
alone.
anyway, so he can just say, if we do go live, Josh will be joining us in a moment.
Yeah, you got 2 minutes with the national anthem to walk up.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's of course this mic we can pull.